big card in the NHL of the regular season. The Maple Leafs don't play until Wednesday. They play then. They play again on Friday. SN Stats on Twitter had this. They were 1 for 41, 2.4% on the power play over the last 16 home games. They followed that up over the weekend by going 0 for 2. So it's now 1 for 43 on the power play in their last 17 games at home. Oh,
Too much talent. Unacceptable.
I would agree.
Yep. Let's see some of those tickets, too, if you had Pittsburgh to win the division. They were 8 to 1. I saw plenty of 7 and 8 to 1s.
And that was recently.
Yeah, that was a great turnaround by Pittsburgh. What a job. They came in, they brought, Hextall, and they got Burke. Brought those guys in, and Burke,
Yeah.
I remember Burke said these guys deserve a chance to see what they can do this season. Boy, I mean, what they did with the injuries and an incredible run. And Washington helped them out a lot, too.
Sure.
Devils and Flyers playing out the string. Let's go out on a high note. How about a goal in the first 10 here? Total 6. The 2 worst penalty kills in all of hockey. They're just out for an afternoon skating some fun.
Sure.
I could see fireworks in this one. I mentioned earlier Hurricanes and Predators. Interesting handicap. Carolina, $1.40 here. You think Nashville's still maybe a little celebrating as they're in the playoffs with the big win over the weekend, Saturday. And Carolina could still theoretically get the number 1 seed and have the most points. I really like Carolina in the playoffs, though. They have the number 2 power play. Nashville's 29th in penalty kill. Nashville's Fugazi. They only beat bad teams.
Yeah, we talked about that going back a
They
few
did not
weeks
play
ago.
well against good teams.
Mm-hmm.
I would love Carolina in that. I don't know what the series price was. I did see like a 220. I don't know if that was accurate. I think a DraftKings put up a 220 or a 240, I thought I saw.
Well, you can also probably bet like number of games in the series, too.
Yeah, I think Carolina would take them out, no problem.
Get creative like
Oilers,
that.
Oilers and Canadiens. Now with Chris Otto here, now Edmonton's on this run, goal in the first 10. It's 6 in a row. 6 straight goal in the first 10 for Edmonton. See if they can keep that up.
Let's put this tweet up, by the way. I mentioned this in the first segment of today's show. Mike Smith, how well he's playing. This is from Money Puck on Twitter. And says, okay, top goalies this year. Oilers, Mike Smith is moving up. Look at where he rates right now compared to Vasilevsky and some of the other guys, where he's only played in 30 games. And yet the numbers overall are really, really good compared to some of the best goalies in hockey.
There's my guy, Jack Campbell. He's on the list, too.
He is, yep. So if they can get this, if Smith can be the magic man somehow in the playoffs.
Well, you really have to like the draw if they take on Winnipeg.
I would
They've
totally
lost
agree.
8 of 9.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you do with this game tonight. Both teams have lost 8 of 10, Vancouver and Winnipeg. What the hell does Vancouver care? I mean, they're just like, get the season over with. My God, they come limping in. Although they beat Edmonton the other night, but that's... And the Jets somehow are $1.60. They can't get out of their own way. But this would be something to watch, and I would love to see Edmonton and Toronto in that second round of the playoffs.
Did I see this right? Because Vancouver has so many games to make up.
They're not eliminated yet?
Yeah,
right.
They're still mathematically alive.
Yeah. Well, Montreal can take care of that tonight.
Correct.
Montreal needs one more point,
mm-hmm.
and we'll put the baby to bed. And we'll then see who gets the 3 seed there, too.
What would you say is your best bet on the board tonight? You think Carolina there, they want to go for the most?
VGK if it's Fleury, and then I like the Blackhawks. I just think there's something to, let's get to 500 and build on something. Plus they own Dallas. Plus Dallas has quit. They let go of the rope.
Well, it's
also
over. Like
you go from the Stanley Cup Finals to missing the playoffs.
Sure.
You think they're going to show up tonight? Mm. Chicago's going to beat them.
And if you can find some comments from the players and the coaches on the Blackhawks, maybe they're talking about how a 500 season would actually be kind of special to them.
I would trust Tampa in this spot, but they're talking about how important home ice is. I lean Kings plus $1.15. They've won 5 of 7 against St. Louis. St. Louis is locked into the 4. What do they care? They might even sit Binnington again, although he didn't play the other night. And the Bruins are $1.50. Now, the Islanders have had their number, but Boston's been great at home lately. I don't know what that was against the Rangers in the third period on Saturday. But I don't like how the Islanders are playing. And, if you're Boston, do you want the 3? Do you want Pittsburgh? I don't know. But they play Washington tomorrow. But they started 0-6 against the Islanders. Now they beat them 2 in a row.